Hi, you're watching the development vlog for Shokin, a restaurant waitlist management tool that's currently available on Google Play Store and soon to be made available on iOS App Store. This is Bill from Shokin, and this is week 66 of development. The current status is that Google approved the access to production about 2 to 3 weeks ago. So the app has been alive on Google Play Store for a while now. But iOS App Store access continues to face issues. Last week, I received App Store rejection for iOS App Store production access, and it contained 2 issues that I fixed. I submitted my reapplication, and this week I received another rejection that contains about 5 different issues and errors. And this time it's quite a bit more substantive than last time. So some sort of investigation needs to be done before I can resubmit for a new round of applications. And some of the big ones are, I ran into another privacy issue where I have to explain the situation, how I'm handling the information that's used in the app. And I have to justify my subscription tiers. And in particular, the presumably high prices that they have perceived, the reviewers have perceived, like, why am I charging this much for this application? Because it's not a consumer application, it's a business application, and the Twilio as well as the backend fees that I pay for enabling those functionalities are actually quite expensive. So I need to explain that. And on top of that, one thing I found to be particularly irritating is the in-app purchase requires at least 7 days of subscription. So my minimum subscription, I've configured it for it to be only 1 day. But apparently that's not allowed. And during the app submission process, there was an option to do 1 to 3 days. So there is some disconnect between the current policy that they have, which is no subscription should be shorter than a week, and their current store tooling, which allows you to have a subscription that's less than 7 days. So that actually, the blast radius for that particular change is actually pretty large. So I need to go back to not just changing code within the app, but also changing RevenueCat, as well as all of the other services that tie into the subscription payment flow. So that's not a trivial change. And I probably would spend at least a week getting that fixed. And this week and next week, I'll have friends that have come and visit. I'll have friends that I'm going to entertain. So not much work will be done. This week, I really didn't get to work on the app, and next week I doubt that I will be able to either. So normal business hours will resume next week, where I would dive into the issues that Apple has raised for the app review, and then hopefully fix all of them and get my resubmission taken care of for a third go around at the iOS App Store production access. That's it for this week. I'll see you next week.